Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Welcome to our first PU Computer Science online classes. Now in today's class we are going to complete the second practical program of the functions. Now the question, what's the question here? So the question is, write a program to count the number of vowels and consonants in a string. So as we know that the meaning of the vowels and what are the characters we are going to use in our vowels and the consonants here. So first of all I want to tell in solution the vowels are, and later words I will tell the consonants, okay, the alphabets letters are. So in case of the vowels we can say that A, E, I, O, U, okay, are comes under the vowels. A, E, I, O, U, okay. So all letters are joined or comes under the vowels. Maybe the capital letter, maybe the small letter, all are called as the vowels. And other than maybe B, C, D, correct here? In this case here B, C, D, later after that maybe till Z, B to Z, that means E letter B to, okay. So all letters are called as the consonants. That means in our, as we know that the vowels are A, E, I, O, U here. So other than, that means all those letters are not comes under the vowels. Such letters are called as the consonants. Clear this point? Maybe the B, C, D, like that here H, M, N, correct no here? Or maybe the P and till Z. So all letters are called as the consonants here. Now in this program, now we are going to count the number of vowels and the number of consonants in a string just by using some of these steps. Clear this one? So ಈ program ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಯಾಕೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ, that means why we are going to complete this program, what's the reason of this program. So by using this program now just I am going to count how many number of vowels are there, how many number of consonants are there in a given string, okay. So now let's how to complete this program. So first of all, in first step, without inputting any string group of character, it's not possible to say how many number of vowels are there, how many number of consonants are there. Am I right here? So first of all we need to input a string through the keyboard, okay here? So first of all I am going to input some string through the keyboard here, and later words such a string, store it in str character array. So what's the string I am going to read or input through the keyboard? The string name is called as the welcome to class. Okay, so this string I am going to use, the string name is the welcome to class here. So in case of, or the let this string be the welcome to class. Now in this case this is the structure of the string, correct? Now the welcome to class is the structure, that means the structure of the welcome to class. So this is the structure of the string in this case, that means space, and later next one is here also the space is the CLASS, okay. And also we know that lastly the that means the string of character or a group of character terminated by using the null character. And as we know that here the string are calculated by using one dimensional array. So what about the one dimensional array? It is an array in which the each position is accessed by using only one subscript, correct? No, maybe I want to access the letter W, that means I am using the position value 0. I want to access the letter E, the position value 1 and 2. Clear this one? 3, 4 and 5 here, 6, and later that means we know that that our length of the character, that means here also in this program also I need to find out the length of the character. As we know that the very important note of length of the string, the length of the string including the spaces but excluding the null character. ಅದು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ಸ್ಪೇಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕೌಂಟ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಪೇಸಸ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕೌಂಟ್ ದಿ null character. Okay, so length of this string here. So this is the 7 and this number is the 8, the 9 position. Here also space is there. Clear this point here, this space, and this number 10. This is the 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So clear this point here. So we can say that welcome, that means WELCOME. Here one space is there and here also I used this space. So CLASS and the that means null character. So clear this point here, the null character. So in this case we can say that when you are going to count the number of characters, so first thing is clear to everyone. First of all I am going to input any string through the keyboard. So what's the string I want to input through the keyboard? The string name is the welcome to class. Okay kya? So this is the structure of the welcome to class. As we know that the group of character, position, value strings are calculated by using one dimensional array, going to start from the position 0 and later one by one we need to add the position value till the null character. Correct, no? So this is the structure of the string welcome to class. Okay, now later next one, after that step 2. So what I going to do in our step 2 here, just I am going to find out the length of the character, the length of the character string welcome to class. ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ, whether we are going to count from the value 0, no, we are not going to count from the value 0. Always the counting going to start from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. The length of the character including the spaces. So I added the spaces. Okay, including the spaces but excluding the null character. So total value will get as the 16. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ 16 ಬಂದದ್ದು? ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು 0 ಇಂದ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ we need to start from the value 1. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. So I can say that the length of the character, number of character within the string welcome to class, that is equal to 16. Clear this point here, 16. And later next one, after that step number 4. Okay, here this step number 4. So what I am going to do in our step number 3 here, after completing the step 2 here, this step 3, I am going to initialize some variable. The variable are the, one is the VC. What's the full form of the VC? The full form of the VC is the ovals count. Okay, here we are going to count the number of the ovals, the number of the consonants. So ಈ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಈಗ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಓವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾನ್ಸನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೇಟರ್. ಸೊ ದಿ VC ovals count here, and first of all the OVC going to initialize to 0 here, and also one more is there, that is our CC. So full form of the CC is the consonant count, and also first of all going to initialize to 0. So how we will get for, first of all when you are going to check the W whether it comes under the ovals here, ovals are A E I O U, A E I O U, that means W it is equal to the consonants. So when you are going to check any character, if such character comes under the consonants, on that time CC value is equal to CC plus 1. Okay, if any character comes under VC, that means VC is equal to VC plus 1. Clear this point here. So first of all the VC value is initialized to 0. Later words depend on the character whether comes under VC or comes under CC, depend on the character we are going to make the increment. Okay, in case of the VC value as well as in the CC value. So clear this point. Now we are going to complete the flow chart. So in case of the flow chart, so this is the solution we already completed. Now about the flow chart here. Okay, now I think nothing is there to tell more about our solution. Okay here. So now whatever is there I am going to tell in a case of the flow chart only. So first of all I am going to start the program by using terminal symbol. Okay क्या? I am starting the program by using our terminal symbol in this case here, starting the program. Now later next one, after completing the start by using terminal symbol, later next one we know that without inputting any string value through the keyboard, we can't say the number of vowels and the number of the consonants. Correct here? So now just only this second part. The second part is I am going to import some str, some welcome to class string by using input symbol. Okay क्या? So input str, clear this point here, input str, and after inputting, that means we completed the first step. Now shall go to complete the step 2. Clear this point here, step 2. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಟೇಕನ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ str. ಓಕೆ ಕ್ಯಾ? ಅಂಡ್ ಲೇಟರ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಟ್, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ str, later was I am going to find out the number of characters in the string welcome to class. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದೆ. ಆಸ್ ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ how many characters are there. Correct? No, we started from number 1 in this case here, 1 2 3 4 like that we counted, and finally we'll get the length of the number, that is equal to 16. So by using the process symbol I am going to find out the length of the character. So length value is equal to still, okay yeah, the length value is equal to length of the str. Clear this point here? That means the meaning is just we finding the length of the str by using the process symbol. And later next one, after that, as we know that after completing the L is equal to 16, then what I did in our step 3, that means I initialized some of the variable. The variables are VC and CC. Correct? No? So just I am going to do the, maybe you want to use, you have to use it in one process symbol only, VC value and CC value. Otherwise you can use it in a another process symbol. Okay, now we'll use one by one here, VC and CC. So first of all, VC value is equal to 0. So this is one process symbol, and later next one is the second process symbol. In this case I am going to use our CC value is equal to 0. Otherwise in one process symbol only you can use the VC value initialized to 0 and CC value also going to initialize to 0. That means we completed till here. Correct? No? And later was we are going to check the value one by one, and just going to check whether such character is alphabet, or maybe sometime it's not necessary to take alphabet in a group of characters. Sometime we can use any number also. Correct? No, maybe you are going to use any number in between the character, in between the letters here on the top, not going to accept here, just only the character, because here we are going to count the vowels and the consonants. So vowels alli ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು letter add ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ, the ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು number add ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ, everything is going to add just by using the letter only. As we know that the vowels and the consonants, what are the letters going to join to the vowels and what's the letter going to join to the consonants. Okay, after initializing all those, now just first of all to check whether it equal to VC or whether it is equal to CC here, first of all we need to access the character one by one here. So how we need to access the character one by one? That means by using the symbol name is called as the looping symbol. Clear this point here? And in our looping symbol I am using for I value is equal to 0 to len minus 1. Okay kya? The len minus 1, as we know that, so always we know that length going to start from the 1 2 3 4, but always the position value to each character, that means the position value to our first character going to start from the position 0. So we can say that 0 to len minus 1. Correct? No, total number of characters maybe the 16 minus 1, 16 minus 1, so 0 to 15, that is equal to 16. So always remember it, for I is equal to 0 to len minus 1, length of the character, minus 1 less than length of the string. Okay, 1 less than length of the string. As we know that, I think no need to tell more about this one, why I used len minus 1 here. Okay, and later next one, after that, after completing, now we'll complete in this point here. Okay, So continuation, for I is equal to 0 to ln minus 1 in this case here, and later next one just I am going to check the condition. The condition is the, here for example the condition is the, is str of I is alphabet. Okay, we should know whatever we are going to check whether it equal to the alphabet, whether it's a lowercase, uppercase, no problem, but also we need to check whether such character is equal to the alphabet. Maybe sometime in between the character we can take the number also, correct? No, but in case you are going to take any number, it not comes under the VC, not comes under the CC, correct here? So whatever the character only we can say that we can count for the VC or we can count for the CC. So first of all it going to access the character one by one. That means first of all it going to take the 0 position value, okay, the 0 position value, and just it going to check the condition, that means the str of 0 is alphabet, whether W is alphabet, whether in this case the W is the alphabet here, the 0 position value, the letter is the W, whether W is alphabet, S, W is alphabet. If it is alphabet means S, if the condition is true, that means which type of alphabet. Clear this point here? Now I am going to use the very important thing about our is str of I is equal to A. Clear this one? Close the bracket, or str of I is equal to E, close the bracket, or str of I is equal to AEI, capital, close the bracket, or str of I is equal to capital O, or str of I is equal to U. Close the bracket twicely because I open the bracket twicely, so I am going to close the bracket twicely. Okay, what I written here, I written as the is, twicely I open the parenthesis bracket, I written as the str of I, such one written in by using square bracket. Okay, the str of I is equal to capital letter A, or str of I is equal to E, capital letter E, or str of I is capital letter is equal to I in this case, or str of I capital letter is equal to O, or str of I capital letter is equal to U. Whether capital letter only comes under the vowels? No, the small letter also called as the vowels, maybe A, E, I, O, U. So we need to write again, or str of I is equal to small letter A. Clear this point here? Or here str of I is equal to small letter E, or str of I is equal to small letter I. Clear this point here? Or str of I is equal to small letter U. Clear this point here? Small letter Q here, and later next one is about our here O, or str of I is equal to small letter U. Close the bracket twicely. The question, okay, so maybe here just only in this decision I completed. First of all I checking, I want to check whether it's an alphabet. The str of I, that means 0 position value, in 0 position the letter is W, is alphabet S. If it is alphabet means whether it matching with the vowels A, E, I, O, U, okay, the string of str of I is A, or str of I, the 0 position value is A. Clear this point here? In our 0 position value actually the letter is W. It going to match whether it is equal to A, whether it is equal to E, I, O, U, or maybe small letter A, E, I, O, U. If it is true, if it is going to match, if such alphabet going to match, yes, if it is true, then it is called as the VC is equal to VC plus 1. Clear this point here? VC is equal to VC plus 1 here. So ovals count is equal to ovals count plus 1. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ? First of all, alphabet ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. First of all, it going to check whether whatever the character we accessed in 0 position value, okay, in 0 position the character is there W, whether such character is alphabet S, the W is comes under the alphabet. Yeah, if such condition is true, then it going to match whether it matching the W is equal to A, no, the W is equal to E, no, the W is equal to I, no, the W is equal to O, no, here the W is equal to U, that means not going to match. If it is matching, okay, here that means VC is equal to VC plus 1. If it is not matching, that means if the condition false, then it going to display CC value is equal to CC plus 1. As we know that the W not comes under the VC, the W comes under the CC. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಕಾನ್ಸನೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಯಿತು? ಸೊ CC is equal to CC plus 1. the CC value first of all 0, 0 plus 1. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ VC 0 ನೇ ಇದೆ. Okay, VC value, now the VC value is 0 only, but CC value incremented by 1. W comes under the CC, so CC value incremented by 1. Now CC value is 1, but VC value is 0 only. And later when you are going to access the second character, on that time we can say that the E character going to match with the ovals, the E character matching with the ovals. So later verse after that VC value is equal to 1. Correct? No, it comes under the VC. So now VC value is equal to 1. So depend on the character, maybe it going to add to the VC, they are going to add to the CC. Clear this point here? CC here. And later next one, after that here just only all those character, that means going to access one after the another. Okay, we need to connect, we need to access one after the another, so we need to make the connection. Clear this point here? We need to make the connection, and such connection you have to do it, you have to connect it to the I. Clear this one? ನಾನು I ಇಂದ I ಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾನು ತಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಆ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು, okay, here we need to make the connection to the I, because it going to access the value one after the another. First of all accessing 0 position value, then 1 position value, then 2 position value, then 3 position value. So one by one going to access. Clear this point here? And maybe if the condition is false, so when the condition is false, that means whatever the character we are checking, such character is not an alphabet. Correct? No, maybe sometime see here, maybe well, okay, well after that maybe if you are getting any number, so that means it not called the alphabet. Correct? No, it is called as the digit number, it comes under the digit or number here. So that means if the condition is false, again it going to come to here and come, and later words again it go to access the next character. So clear this point? So like that it will go one after the another, and after completing, after accessing every character, after reaching till here, later was it going to display the VC value as well as the CC value. Okay, kya? The VC as well as the CC value. So just only here after that we need to use the output symbol. So display VC, and also need to display the CC, and finally stop the program. Clear this point here? Finally stop the program. So clear how we are going to complete? Now we are going to write the program. Now just we completed the solution as well as we completed the flow chart here. So clear the flow chart, why we need to what's the use of each, okay, here the line or the each flow chart symbol here. So we can say that we need to import string, later words we need to find out the length of the string. VC need to initialize to 0, starting step 0, but depend on the character, maybe join to the VC or maybe to the CC, and accessing the character one by one. I is equal to 0 to len minus 1 here, accessing going to start from the 0 and reaching going to access one by one, and later after our till our 15 character it going to access and checking. Okay, first of all it going to check whatever the character is going to access, such character equal to the alphabet. If it is true, which type of alphabet? Whether it equal to A, E, I, O, U? Yes, if it is equal to A, E, I, O, U, it is equal to VC plus VC is equal to VC plus 1, that only call as VC plus plus. If such character not equal to A, E, I, O, U, then CC plus plus. Clear this one? And here connection is there to I, accessing the character one by one. Clear this point? Here the connection is there for I here, and later if such condition is false, whatever the character we are accessing, it is not equal to an alphabet. Also we need to connect with the I here, and finally going to display the number of characters and the number of character of the VC, and also the number of character of the CC. Now let's, after completing the flowchart here, now let's complete the program. Okay, so first of all the program going to start by using header file, hash include iostream.h. The second header file, hash include conio.h. The third header file we need to use to complete this program, that is string.h, because this is the string program, correct? No, here just only write a program to count number of vowels and consonants in a string. So sure we need to use the header file string here. So hash include string.h. String.h, or maybe you want to use the header file iomini, you can use it, no any problem here. Then the program going to start by using void main, okay, and later opening of the flower bracket, that is called as, just only it indicates that the starting of the program. Clear this one here, the starting of the program, and later here some of the declaration of the string. So what are the declarations? So in this case we can say that now just only I am going to declare the string. So by using the data type is the char, okay. So char str of size I am using as the 100. Clear this one? By using the square bracket I am using the size of the str 100. So declaration of the string variable name str with the data type char and also with the size here. And later next one, not just only the string we need to use, we also need to declare the len, correct? No, here the len in this case here, and VC, CC, so everything we need to declare in this case here. So just only I am using the data type. The data type is the int. Why I am using the data type int? As we know that length of the character maybe 13, 14, 16 like that, the whole number it will get in whole number. VC value 0 whole number, CC value is equal to 0 whole number, and also the I value going to start from position value 0, 1 or 2 or 3 like that. So no any problem to take the data type int, okay. And later first of all is about our len. Clear this one? The len value, I need to use the len value, and also I want to use the initialization of VC. Later was I am going to initialize the value to the VC here, and CC, okay, I am going to declare the VC, CC as well as the variable I, okay. So declaration alli nanige yavudella beko, char str of 100, this is called as the declaring a string variable, okay, here with the size and the data type, and with that I need to use the variable declaration of the variable len. The len is using to finding the length of the character without finding the length of the character, correct me here, because we know that I've already used in step in solution also the len. VC also we need, because in this program we are going to find out the number of vowels, the number of the consonants here, and also we need to use the variable I. Clear this point here, okay. And later next one, the CLR, SCR, open close semicolon, okay, to clear the screen. We already used the header file conio.h, and after now just only I am going to display the message. The message is enter a string. After entering a string only I can say the number of vowels and the number of the consonants. So just by using double quotation I am using the message here, the enter a string. Clear this point here, enter a string here, and colon, closing of double quotation and this semicolon. So how I am going to write? C out, operator, double quotation, enter a string, closing of the double quotation, semicolon, and we know that just only to input a group of character, the function name is the getLine function going to use. So how we need to use sin dot getLine, clear this point here, sin dot getLine, and the string name is the str, okay, as we know that the size is the 100, okay, kya, the size is the 100, that means we completed till here, clear this one kya, we completed till here. Now just only after that, okay, I am going to make the continuation. Now later next one, we know that we need to find out the length of this string, and I already declared the variable name as the len here. So I am using len is equal to strlen of str. So what about the strlen of str? That means we know that this one is using just to finding the length of the characters, okay, the length of the string, the number of character within the string. So strlen of str, this is the syntax to finding the length of the character. So after finding the length of the character, such value going to initialize into the variable len, okay, such number of character going to copied into the variable len. As we know that a string copy, correct no kya, that means a string can be copied from one to another string by using assignment operator, by using the equal sign, okay. So from it possible to copy from one to the another. ಏನಲ್ಲ length of the string ಇದೆ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ len ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಸೇರಿದೆ, clear this point here, okay. Now after that later next one, the initialization to the VC and CC. So VC ovals count, okay, VC means ovals count, like that only I declared here VC, and later next one CC, okay, CC is equal to 0. So that means we completed VC is equal to 0, CC is equal to 0. So clear this point here, and later next one now I am going to use this one, okay. So we know that before accessing the each character one by one, we can't say whether it is equal to VC or maybe it is equal to the CC. Just we need to access the character one after the another, maybe the W, second time E, second time L, then after that C. So like that one by one we need to access here. So I am using I value is equal to 0, okay. So I is equal to 0, from 0 position value I am going to access I less than len, okay, till last number of character, till the last character, welcome to class, till the yes I am going to access the character. So I value less than n, if the condition is true, then all those character going to add it in our I plus plus, clear this point here. So ಎಲ್ಲ character ಹೋಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ add ಆಗ್ತದೆ, I ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ add ಆಗ್ತದೆ, clear this one. For I is equal to 0, starting from character W, okay, I less than len, total number of length in character 16. So 0 value less, when you are going to compare with the 16, S going to add it, okay. Now second time 1, so 1 value less than 16, S add it here. So next time 2 value is less, when you are going to compare with the length of the character string 16, S add it. So like that depend on the character, 16 value is equal to 16, but here just only the till our 15 character it accessing, okay, because if you are using equal sign, if you are using I value less than is equal to len, that means sure it going to reach till 16 equal 16, but if you are not using equal sign, then it going to take the condition just till the value 15, okay. Kya equal sign ಬರಿತಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ನೀವು equal sign ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೆ length of the character 16 ಇದೆ, 16 value is equal to 16 ಅಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೆ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಈಗ ನೀವು equal sign ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ just 15 till 15 it going to check the condition, but when it reaching to 16 on that time it falls, that means the condition becomes false, okay kya. So all those value going to add it here, that means we completed till here, clear this point here. Now I am going to use this condition, okay kya. Then later next one, after that if str of I, or we can say that let's take by using other thing here. So here we can say that is str of I is alphabet. So I am using is alpha, okay, the str of I. Clear this point here? Is alpha str of I. What's the meaning of this one? Is alpha, as we know in our character function, the one function name is the is alpha. That means we know that checking whether the character is an alphabet. Okay, such condition is using to check whether the character is an alphabet, yes or no. Okay, checking whether the character is an alphabet. If the condition is true, okay, as we know that maybe comes under VC or CC, but before that only I am using some other thing here. Switch to upper, okay, switch to upper, switch to upper, in this case here, switch to upper str of I. Clear this point here in this case. So just only why I return this one, as we know that the meaning of this line or coding is just we are going to check whether whatever the character we are using, such character equal to an alphabet, checking whether the character is an alphabet here. And later next one, the meaning of this coding is just only converting the character to an uppercase. Clear this point here? Converting, that means switch to upper str of I. The meaning is just only after checking whether the character is an alphabet, yes, the character is an alphabet, then whatever the character is the such character going to convert to the uppercase. As we know that the meaning of the to upper converts from lower case to the uppercase. Okay, so we can say that here converting the alphabet to an uppercase character, to the uppercase character. And later next one after that, then later next one we can say that means which character going to convert to the uppercase, that is one is the A, second one is the E. Okay, I am going to write by using single quote here, case I. Okay, the case I here. Now we'll write here. Okay, so in this case, so first of all we know that converting the character to the uppercase, and then it going to check which character converting to the uppercase, A, E, I, okay, capital letter, and later next one case, after that A, E, I, O, U. Clear this point here? A, E, I, O, U here. If such character is true, that means add it in VC plus plus. Clear this point here? Artha ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನಾನು ಏನು ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ? First of all, again I am going to tell accessing the character one by one. Then checking whatever the accessing of character is equal to alphabet. Okay, if it is alphabet, then such character convert to the uppercase and going to match. Whether it matching to A, E, I, okay, O, U, add it in VC plus plus. Clear this part here? And later next one, break. Okay, break means if it is not, whatever the character you are accessing that is not equal to A, E, I, O, U, that means you have to break it. Okay, that means here end of statement, you have to break such a statement. And later next one, add such character in our CC plus plus. Clear this part here? Added character in our CC plus plus. Clear this one? Default. Then add the character in CC plus plus. Artha ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? Later next one, I open the bracket twicely. So such bracket I am going to close twicely here. Okay, so such bracket I am going to close twicely in this case here. And lastly we know that lastly just only display the vowels and the consonants. So I am writing as the C out. Okay, the C out in this case here, C out. And later next one is about whatever the character is there, the number of, okay, the number of, opening of the double quotation, the number of vowels we see, and here I am using as the end line. Then if you are using the end line, then sure we need to use the header file. Header file is the hash include iomany.h. Clear this point here? Hash include IO many dot h, and we need to use the void main as it is. How I am going to use like that only, then opening of the flower bracket, because I changed, because I want to use the end line, so I used the header file IO many here, and later next one say out, okay, the number of consonants, CC and line. Clear this point here? And later next one get ch, open close semicolon, closing of the flower bracket. So this is the program. So clear this point here, how we are going to complete this program here. So this is the program about the number of vowels and consonants in a string. So clear, no? If it is going to match, then VC++. If it is not matching, break it, then go to the second option, that is comes under CC++. The meaning is CC is equal to CC plus 1. We open the flower bracket twicely, so we need to close the flower bracket, and lastly going to display number of vowels. How many vowels are there in welcome to class, and how many number of consonants we will get in our welcome to class. Okay, kya? So it going to display the information. Maybe the number of vowels is the we can say that here 5, the number of consonants is the 9. Okay, kya? The number of consonants is the 9, because we know that just only 14 characters are there and 2 spaces. So totally we'll get 16. Total actually 16 in this case. Correct, no? But actually we can say that the number of character is 14 only. So in this case we can say that 5 comes under the VC and 9s come under the CC. Clear this one here? And later get ch, open close semicolon, and closing of the flower bracket. So this is our practical program. Now let's, in next class we are going to start the next chapter, that is the data representation. Thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.